about now? Do we have audio? Sound is back. Alright. Fuck, man. Like, OBS is a pile of shit just now. Can you hear me and the music? Thank you, guys. Oh my god. OBS is so shit right now. I fucking hate this stuff, like. 2-6, yeah. And the game punted me out as well. Audio encoding and our drivers are causing the CPU to dance. Samba. I don't even know where I would start with that, to be honest. I don't even know where I would start with looking to, because it's a brand new reinstall, Sash. Brand new reinstall. And the moment I go live, it starts just fucking up, like. It's so strange, like, because the CPU is just going nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts right now. Like, it sits lovely right now. It's idling at like 40% with the stream running. And then it just fucking skyrockets up to 80%. For no reason. It was working fine. Like, a couple of weeks ago. So, before I took like the break off because I was having to repair PCs and stuff. Basically, the PC or the OBS was just going fucking mental. Like, it's just got. The thing is, I encode on GPU, so CPU should be really low. And this is the thing, it says that I'm running like 20% CPU on OBS. However, it says 40% on Windows. It's almost like there's just something not happy with it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not the audio or anything. I don't think it's the audio anyway. Anyway, it seems to be stable enough now. Yeah, I know. I don't understand why it has such high CPU usage. Because I'm literally encoding. I'm not recording. I'm just streaming 1080p. And it just has an absolute heart attack. And I can't figure it out. It's annoying because we literally replaced the gaming PC and stuff like that. Latest OBS update, my have been a bit crappy. If I have my webcam, it crashes. No, I tried. Like, I don't have any things running just now myself, like plugins and shit. I'm gonna turn captions off. Maybe it's fucking captions. That's one thing I never even thought about. We'll just have to see. Again, it's just a matter of running it. Yeah, no probs at all. Thank you very much for the raid again, dude. Very much appreciate it. And thank you for the support. That's very true, Zaven. That could be a funny thing. But even then, now it's starting to do it again. Like, the CPU is just not stable whatsoever when running OBS. I will do Evolved, yeah. When I get some time, I will check out. See how you guys are getting on. Unfortunately, until I get whatever the hell's going wrong with my systems again, I'm gonna have to speak to Puppeteer again tonight, see what's going. I can't see it being where you need to overclock the CPU, but no, I don't need a gunner just now, dude. I don't know if I'll be on for much longer because, again, if I've got some stream issues, I'll just basically... I want this where it's sorted for Invictus as best as I can.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
And it might just be a simple thing where I'm going to try and revert back
Shuttle will be departing.
OBS quite a few patches. Or like the previous one, try that. So what are we actually on just now? Which, this is 2724. So we'll go back to the previous one. See if that makes it more stable. Now it's so screwy. Yeah, I know, Captain. I know. Now there's no issues. Like, I genuinely don't know what the fuck is going on. Because it's, like, literally, it's using hardly any CPU right now. And again, I encode on GPU, which means that the CPU should have no effect on it. But it does for some reason. Bonkers stuff. Absolutely bonkers.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. The next shuttle.
I'll get myself to Grim Hex. And then... yeah, I'm gonna play around with some settings. What I'm gonna do is try and do like some tests later on tonight and just run multiple things, see what I can do to make it better. Because again, there's nothing. Look, I'm flying around here. Nothing. The CPU is idle as fuck, right? And this is what makes it so weird to me with the issue. Is right now, I'm at Orison, one of the chunkiest places in the game to like take detail, And nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just happy as pie. And then the moment that I maybe refresh a window or something like that, it just freaks out.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, when you were streaming or where you were just gaming?
If you need it there fast and safe.
Oh, I need to set up the ships again. Bollocks. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Because again, FPS is locked in at 60. Beautiful. You've got the render time is under 10. All the other rendering lag is in the white right now, which is basically green. What? Why doesn't Arrow have a flare area?
I thought luxury had to cost extra and great customer service. That was a thing.
That's interesting.
But that was before I stayed at Green Circle. Each room comes with the softest linen.
Oh, my account's actually been...
So well.
Oh, now it's properly wiped, yeah.
I considered that it was like having a vacation for my vacation. Why would
I've lost
you ever
modules.
have from anyone else? Green Circle. Stay a while.
Now we'll change this.
Flight team to hangar B12. Flight team, report to hangar B12.
We can do this. Pick off that.
With outlaw activity on the rise and the threat of hostilities across the Empire increasing daily, we can find ourselves wondering where to turn. Crusader has the answer, the Ares Starfighter. Designed as the ultimate large ship hunter, the mere presence of an Ares in your fleet will cause vehicles of any class to think twice before causing trouble. The Ares Starfighter.
The Ares Starfighter.
Contact your Crusader Industries dealer to learn more.
Contact industry. Right, we'll do that. I don't even know what that's about. Got that. Off that. Oh. Oh, nice. I've actually lost a lot of ships now.
This is a reminder.
Oh my god, do I actually get my account back to how it was in 3.17.1? My god, that'd be so good. So I've got that because of CIG. I own one of them. That's CIG. CIG. Referrals. Yeah, I own that. I actually have all that I own again. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good. Please don't give me loners. Don't give me loners. No more loners. Hey Spartan, it's treating me well actually. I'm having more just technical issues on my end for streaming, and that's kind of like throwing me off a bit right now.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
And audio is on GoXR, so I can't blame the audio for the CPU spikes. Yeah, exactly. Like it's weird. I've got a few things that I can. What? Is there a javelin in here? Oh shit, it's gonna be parked out here! Holy fuck! Have the docking ports been recently? I don't remember this place having docking ports. Has that been recently added in for 3.17.1? But yeah, goats are... Again, it's completely fine right now. After I reboot. So I don't know, like, it's so strange. I'm definitely going to revert OBS back a patch because it was very stable, and then I'm going to try some network stuff. So hopefully tomorrow's stream should be less chaotic.
Enfield
Yeah, you can, Max Archer. Yeah, I don't remember it being in live though. If somebody is at Orison in live and they can pop in and tell me, that would be really, really useful. Because that's definitely, I feel that's new. I don't recall ever seen docking ports. I know there was a lot of hangars. Which means, where are they then? There, maybe? No, that's an actual hangar. Right. Again, nothing is going wrong in the stream. I'm so paranoid as well, but it's all just perfectly fine. This is a hangar. Yeah. Where are the ports? Oh, so they're definitely for... Right, okay, so they're not in live then. That's good. Knocks on wood. Oh, I'm still gonna have to try and fix some things before tomorrow. Again, I want this sorted by... Well, I'm gonna have to fight to get it to work for tomorrow. Because it starts tomorrow, doesn't it? So we should actually get a live patch tonight, if I'm correct. Where the Scooby-Doo are the ports? Interesting. We didn't go that far away from... Oh, wait. Wait. That looks like a... No, that's... Could have been one. It's not going to be on this platform, I don't think. I was having some weird issues with Toby plugin enabled, disabling it, smoothing everything out. Maybe it's a game. Oh, I've got a stream PC and a gaming PC, Spartan. So I'm only having a problem with my streaming PC right now, and have done for a couple of weeks. And I thought I'd fixed it, but no, apparently not. No, don't target me. Where the feckery is this thing? I guess I'm just gonna have to wait until the Javelin is around, because I do not see anything that would result in a port. So many extra things that, you know what I mean? This kind of like, somebody is keen in their X-Wing. Alright, I can't find it. I will do it when we actually have the ability to fly with the Javelin. Yeah, oh yeah, Free 17 was definitely randomly crashed the desktop 30k Spartan, yeah. I don't know if that's the case in 3.17.1 though. No idea. No idea. Right, I'm gonna play around here. Let's let it spike like that. Used to be good. I'm just replying to somebody, guys. Right. CPU's good. That's good. Yeah, we're doing okay actually. FPS is 54. It's not bad actually. So, oh, there was one thing I need to do. That's yeah. What the absolute Scooby-Doo is going on now?
Thank you for contacting.
And Portal Star is fucking chunky. Yeah, we'll bounce Daymar. What's it? Sys, and then we'll lock it to 60. I need to do a profile in NVIDIA to cap the FPS. I need to remember to do that. So that's locked at 60 FPS now, which is fine. Having to do a fresh install? Fresh install of Windows or the game, Greg? Which one are you talking about? Alright, so once it gets to yellow, we'll save it there. But yeah, definitely, I'm gonna have to try the Scorpius a bit more. I feel that the flight is off in atmosphere. It feels weird. I need to speak to somebody at CIG to see if that's actually intent. It's just so glidey. And behaves really, really like... Again, it just feels like the Talon, but... worse, you know, because obviously the town is very drifty, and I'm just wondering if, like, that's where CIG want Wingspan to go, or Big Wingspan. 'Cause there's no other ship that feels that kind of floaty and glidey on that kind of scale. Hey Havoc, ready for Invictus Week? I am. I can't wait to. I want to buy a Legionnaire now. I like the moment that popped out on leaks. I was like, oh my god, CIG have actually made like one of the coolest looking fucking ships. I love everything about the Legionnaire look on it. And the roll as well. If they don't put guns on it, I'm gonna be so happy. No, I don't think the Legionnaire is flight ready. It's a boarding ship, Pelvic. But it's so, mwah, it's so good. CIG have done a really good job on the way it looks just now. It's the same with like the Scorpius as well. The Scorpius is so good. I just feel like for looks wise, it just feels really odd the way it flies in the atmosphere just now, and I need to find out if it's actually intentional. Then it's just a matter of training and stuff. I don't know if it's gonna bore. Well, to be honest, they did show off on. Did you guys see the salvaging laser technology kind of thing? That's so cool, man. But I don't know if they're actually going to allow you to burn holes into a ship. I mean, I would be totally down for that if that was the case, but right, let me save here quickly. I'm gonna have another wee shot of the Scorpius. I don't have any. It's just on default fit, unfortunately, because I forgot to set up before I left or something. I think we're going live tonight anyway, or yeah, it'll be. We're going to go live because Invictus starts tomorrow, so we'll see a live patch tonight. I've been away, so I don't even know like what I can comment on.
Welcome
To do with the thing. I'm looking forward to the FPS stuff. I want to get some of that new armor that CIG have done for what's the organization? Ninetales. It's kind of like the Hurston stuff, but it's got like tattoos on it, which is a really cool idea. I hope that they do different ones where it's like, you know, different colors and stuff. But no, I'll show you the this here. This is the Legionnaire. If you guys don't like spoilers and all that jazz, look away, close your eyes, kind of jazz, you know what I mean? But this is the Legionnaire. Stream's maybe gonna lag. Let me just go into theater mode. Oh, sorry, yeah. This is the Legionnaire, and this has to be one of the coolest ships. I can't wait. I'm already thinking about like K Winter and the team's video that's gonna happen with this one, because this thing looks fast. You've got, you know, your sort of like typical Valkyrie kind of engine system here, but then you have like this main engine here, or that could be an exhaust. And I'm hoping it kind of like flies like this. Then it's meant to be able to do some boarding, so we don't know if this is like a door jaw system that opens up kind of deal. It's got kind of like bumper things to it. Pilot is here, very Valkyrie. That's the pilot cockpit there. But then it's got like a bumper system on the front. There's no guns, which I really like the idea of. This might be grabby claws or something like that. It's really cool, man. However, I just love the idea of it where it kind of looks like a space helicopter. You know what I mean? Like, if these engines are horizontal, it would be kind of like nose down slightly. Terrapin's big brother, yeah. It's really cool. So I can't wait to find out more about this. Anvil is on... where's the Invictus? Anvil is tomorrow. But there's nothing in the notes about it. Because obviously this is a leak, you know. I know most people don't like the leaks and stuff. I love it because it gets the juices going for me. And I'm pretty sure if CIG didn't want it in, you know, they can easily hide it. I think they do a cock tease, to be honest, with this stuff. So obviously we've got Anvil tomorrow. I'm hoping we'll know more about it. They don't mention it. I don't think there's any like special dates. I really want to know if CIG are selling the Drake box in the video that came out. I really hope where the guy does the dancing sort of thing in it. I really want to know if I can buy that box. Because I think it's a great idea to have like this box that you can put people in and just maybe chuck them out of ship, you know? Do something like that with it. But no, so tomorrow we'll find out more about it. I've not had a shot of the new wee buggy thing, the mule. It looks really cool. I kind of like, for me, I don't know why CIG didn't put like a little utility seat or something like that on the back of it. I think that would have been pretty fucking sick, to be fair. I need to speak to somebody at CIG about this is a bug. Uh-oh.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I talked about it at the start of the show, so I'm gonna point out again. I really hope CIG, obviously I'm not expecting it for 3.17.1, they've got a lot more things to do that are important, but with them adding in the function to move the wings, there's something that would be a really, really good system for them to do as default. And I'm gonna speak to somebody. I'm not gonna make an ICS or a feedback on it because again, it doesn't need to be added to the game. But I'll show you right now what I would love to have done with this. So the first thing is, I think when there's no pilot or gunner in, I would love for the turret to actually default and sit behind. You know what I mean? It keeps it into a more storage thing, so the gun, basically with no power on the system, the turret is always retracted and stuff. Is it only me for the stream lagging? Refresh, Niru. I have zero complications on just now, so it's not me. It might be just Twitch, which requires a refresh. I needed to get into the gunner seat, actually. But you know what I mean? Like, I need to quickly show this. It's a shame that they didn't actually add in the option for retracting. And also, I don't understand why the MFDs move away. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that your guy can easily climb out. I don't get why they fold away, personally. Fluffy dice. I'm interested to see what CIG are doing with flare for ships. Because I've always been somebody that would be like, you know, it'd be kind of cool to change my engine trail colors to like red or something, so maybe? Right, so we power on. I'll go through all this first. Power on. Now watch. Don't you think, with no power in the ship, the turret should sit like that? This is where I think I would love to see the ship doing it this way. So with no power on the ship, the gun is always stored, or the turret system is always stored at the back. And if only a pilot gets in, it doesn't move forward. So you always have this really, really, really sleek profile, okay, on the Scorpius. And with no power, the turret is stowed away. I think it looks really clean when it's like that. Then if you only have a pilot get in, and you turn the ship on, it doesn't come forward. It only comes forward if there's a gunner. Which also would be a great way of knowing if, like, there's actually a gunner in the ship or not when you're engaging it, all that jazz. So we would turn it on, for example, once this goes down. We turn the ship on, and it still stays in that position. That's one thing I would love to see. It just keeps it a lot more cleaner. The second thing is this. When you take off in landing gear, right, and you press landing gear, it automatically folds out. I don't think it should do this, personally. I think when you go into landing gear, and I'm going to show you by pressing the buttons. So I'm going to quickly cancel it. It stays like that, but it automatically does it twice for some weird reason. But it would stay like this with landing gear up, and it's then down to the pilot to engage the foils. It's the same when you warp as well. I would love it where when it warps, the wings retract and it goes into warp, and then when it comes out of warp, the wings unfold, basically. Yeah, I know, Spartan, but what I'm talking about is when you lower the landing gear, it automatically folds the wings, which is great, but I don't think when you raise the landing gear, it should automatically open the wings. I think it should stay in folded format, okay, until then. Also, one other thing that I've noticed with this one is, why, when it's folded, you get these extra wings here. Look, it comes out of the wee thing there. Why do they go away? Why do they go away when you unfold? I kind of feel it should be the other way around, no? I kind of feel that those should be extended. Why are they there? And what is their purpose? Apart from looking really fucking cool. And I'm talking about these things here. This little wing. This bit here. Why does that go away? You wouldn't be able to do it. The only thing I can think of is to allow the turret to turn more. But then why would they retract anyway? Or why would they pop out? Yeah, I know, but Spader, what I'm saying is, like this, right? But why would they pop out when you're already blocked by your normal wings anyway? Why do 4 extra wings come out? Or flaps, whatever you want to call them. Why do they extend when already your wings are blocking? Does it protect the wing from the engine? Oh, you mean like a heat sink kind of thing? Yeah, that's actually a good point. That is a good point. That's what it is. Good fucking call. Good call. It's some sort of heat plane. Yeah, because they come out before the wings? There's no other engines, are there? Man, I kind of wish that they would stay out, though. But yeah, you're right. That is a cool little detail. Rimwalker, thank you very much for that one. Yeah. It's literally to protect the wings from the engine trail. If we slow down... That is a really, really cool small detail that I didn't even think about, because obviously we don't have... I wonder if engines will eventually damage. Like the actual blast will do damage in the future, if that's what they're thinking about. I love the way the countermeasures are located as well. Really, really nice. Again, the fine detail in this ship. You can see where CIG really start to show off their shit. Like, that's a little bit wobbly, I feel. Or is it meant to do that? It kind of feels like it's a little bit wobbly. But maybe just now it's got it for the pitch and stuff. Anything else that happens? Again, it's just the only thing. See what I mean? Like, you can lower the landing gear with the wings fold, but as soon as you raise the landing gear, it automatically unfolds. And I think it just shouldn't do that unless you command it to do it. It should always stay in this mode unless you actually press the wings to deploy to shoot. I would love to see CIG manage this one, because we know that with the position of the engines and the boosters and all that jazz, this thing can fly in this format, no problem. But this is meant to change where they're not going to have that, because obviously it's shooting through the ship. That's silly. And I'm completely fine with that. I think it should be where you have to do it. But I generally feel that it shouldn't automatically transform unless you actually press the button. Again, there. There's no reason for it to do that mode. Just stay like this, and then when you want to go in combat mode, you deploy the guns. And then it's like, right, I'm gonna warp away. I need to retract. I think it would be so much cooler. And it would be a skill check for this ship where you have to remember to deploy your guns. I want the pairs to clap together for atmosphere flying. Ooh. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. You're talking about where it goes to that and then they squeeze together? Actually, that would look pretty sick, to be honest. I wonder what this would look like with one wing, or just two wings. The fine detail is insane. Like, if you see here, like in here, like you didn't even, CIG didn't even need to add this detail into this little area. But it literally is designed where, when the wings close, the piston moving is a little bit dodgy. Oh yeah, and the third thing is the gunner ejecting should not blow up the ship. So yeah, raising landing gear, I don't think it should unfold if you've put it into a folding position. I would love to see it fold its wings when it has to go into warp, and where you basically, when you deploy the wings for shooting, that's the only time. And then the third thing is when you eject as a gunner, it doesn't kill the pilot. Those are my three things that I've noticed so far with the ship. However, it is probably one of the nicest looking ships in the game right now. It's so sleek. And the annoying part about it is the Aurora just looks... See what I mean? Like it doesn't unfold. When you go into warp, and then let's see, does it unfold when I come out of warp? Yeah, see, it doesn't do it when you warp, but it only does it when you're doing with landing gear. And I just don't think it should ever change shape when you've programmed it to be like that. And the only time you change shape is when you want to go into combat mode. You're right, I just ejected from gunner's seat in a hangar. Yeah, it kills the ship, but you kill the pilot as well. So whilst you're flying, and you're like, oh shit, this is not going very well. I'm getting out of here. Which is amazing that CIG actually gave a gunner's seat an ejection thing. I think, bravo, bravo. But the fact was like, fuck, I survive and I kill my pilot in the process, you know? It's mental. The first one to eject survives, yeah. I just don't... I've never understood why CIG added self-destruct to the ejection system. I mean, I get it from a real military perspective, but again, to my knowledge, when somebody in the Rio seat in the F-14 ejects, the pilot doesn't fucking die in the process. The fucking plane explodes. Oh man. I know it's probably like an oversight or something like that, but yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, I want to show off like some of the weird things that I see with this ship. And it does the exact same thing with the wings out as well. But for example, right? This thing does this. And we're still traveling at 470 meters a second. It's almost like it's always in, like, that was me in couple mode, now I'm in decouple. But this thing can just, look at it. Like, what the fuck is this? I mean, no ship can do this. So I kind of feel like the flight model is a little fucked on this ship. And when people were like saying, oh, don't nerf it, I'm kind of like, can CIG, can you fix it please? Because I don't understand how this thing moves in the way it does. And again here, prime example, we're still moving at like 300 meters a second, we didn't slow down. It's almost like it always is flying in space for some weird reason. Like it doesn't have an actual atmosphere flight system because it's, look, I can do this yawing at 600 meters a second. There's no ship that yaws like this at these speeds. The arrow literally rubber bands instantly back with flight lag. But this thing has the potential to do this shit whilst it's fucking flying. Yeah, I know. The wing should... well, I mean, we don't have that in the game just yet. But it seems so strange to me that this thing just yaws like this. Look at that! That's mental! 600 meters a second, and I'm just yawing round. I don't even need to fucking turn. It just yaws at this speed. I'm sure I'm doing 550 and all I'm doing, right? Let me put cruise control on. All I'm doing is yawing with my pedals. That's it. I'm gonna actually black out because it's that intense. Fucking mental. Yeah, so here we go. I'll do again. 500 meters a second. I'm just yawing with my pedals. I just generally don't believe it's meant to be able to do this. I really wish I don't want to pester the guys at CIG because obviously they've got things to do for live and stuff. I just feel that this thing, its atmosphere flight just doesn't make any sense. Like a Car 2 doesn't fly like this. Banu Defender doesn't fly like this. And these ships are high speed movers in atmosphere. And this feels very much just like, look, I'm literally doing a fucking 90-degree turn as I'm going forward. Like I can side strafe. I can side strafe at 250 meters a second. I don't think it should fly like this. It's way too fast. And the acceleration, I quite like the acceleration, how it's not too powerful. But its top speed is nuts, man. Absolutely insane. And I really, really like it because of that. However, Afterburner is just like, again, we're at 700 meters a second and I am just Tokyo drifting round. Oh, that's actually a bad thing. Probably gonna die here. Maybe. Oh, well, we definitely banked. Thing's quite sturdy, like. Again, I just don't see how that... Look at it! It fucking... It's the yaw machine! Fucking 370 meters a second! Whee! Fucking... It's one of those dodging fucking things out of a theme park. I'm doing 350 meters a second. Yeah, this can't be right, man. It's so silly. That's a fast push, like 430. Holy shit, and I've got afterburner to spare. I'm gonna let off the afterburner now, raise here. Fucking hell. You need to be bald and called Dominic Toretto to fucking drive this shit. Yeah, again, for me, I think it's just, like, look at this shit. I don't think it should be that squirty, like, to move around. Maybe I'm wrong. It just doesn't have big thrusters to do that shit. The fucking cockpit is so good on this though. Holy shit. Yeah, that's such weird movement. This actually feels like before 310 flight model change to me. That's why I think it's off. It feels very much like before 310. You know how we were all like fucking yaw drifting like sideways? Look at that. That's 230 right now. Oh, crashed. Reverse thruster's not strong enough to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely too glidey, I feel. Really cool though. Really cool. I really want to see how this one will weigh up in combat. Because for me, would this be more fun than 2 arrows? Would I use this over 2 arrows? And again, I'm not a Star Wars, Star Trek fan, so it's not because I need the rule of cool. I need to have it where it's like a practical thing, and it's like... Yeah. I don't have a Hurricane in PTU to compare it to.
Welcome to the
Has there been any news on if CIG are going to change anything to do with the flight and the ship? Because I remember they were talking about it was going to be nerfed slightly. Let me see the patch notes here. And then they said they were going to not go ahead with it. I'm trying to look at my notes. Where's the notes? Where's the notes? Where's the notes? Added it here. They added the box. Then they put out... I don't have the exact wording. I got lots of like turret adjustments. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have it where they actually said we're not gonna change. Let's see the patch notes here. No, nothing on it.
Thank you. Please visit us again.
Pitch and yaw rates. Yeah, right. So yeah, definitely the yaw is off. That's an instant. I don't care what anyone says, the yaw is off. We have decided to keep the current Scorpius flight tuning for now. Well, they need to do yaw. They have to do yaw. Yaw is fucked up. Pitch, I don't think pitch needs to change. Roll is pretty decent. Yaw is screwed. Yaw is massively screwed. That ship should not be able to do what I was doing. Because you can't do it in an arrow or anything else like that. I can do it as a compare, actually.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
But definitely yaw feels massively off.
Stand by.
Again, I should not be able to rotate at high speed 316 like that, like it's nothing. Like if you were to do it in an arrow, you go down to like 150, 250 kind of range. That thing is doing that at 400 or 500 meters a second. What's that, 13? All right. Not until live. Right. Looking crazy. I've got the giantest hangar for this place. This is where we test the arrow out. I appreciate the size of hangar that I've got. Look at this shit.
Landing gear raised.
I wonder if this is what it would be like to have like a private hangar, you know, where you'd have multiple ships parked. I don't think we've ever got to see that though. Can I squeeze through? Alright, there's a lot of ships down there. Game feels really, really smooth. Apparently people were saying there's like desync issues. Like they're back or something like that. Need to quickly check this one out. Alright, yeah. Video for Sneak tomorrow.
Bottom drive.
Yeah, definitely from me. Bipolar Bear, thank you very much for the follow earlier on. Sorry I missed that one. The yaw is definitely off because again, you can't do that kind of expanse, kind of like flying. There's no ship that spins like it. Like I said, it feels very much like pre-310 kind of flying. Arrow can't do it.
Bottom drive is now up.
The Banner Defender, which is really, really fast in atmosphere, can't do it. The Carthol can't do it. Combat assistance. One day I hope we can get rid of this stuff that appears there. Man, it feels weird to be back in this ship. Like the cockpit, I've always really, really loved the way the arrow is. The pilot's head feels way more locked down than the Scorpius for some reason. Maybe it's just more room. So yeah, again, we're doing 700. Let me do a yaw test. See, look, that's me yawing. At 700, at the same speed, it's bouncing back from flight lag. And if I slow down and do the same thing, 400, 300, 200, 100 to do it, whilst we were cruising at the ability to do it at 400 meters a second. I definitely feel the yaw is broken on the Scorpion. Because again here, down to 200, we lose so much momentum because we can't yaw at that speed. And that would be my only criticism to how it flies, is it's just very drifty, you know? Compared to any other ship. Or atmosphere flying. I mean, the Carthol is a monster, it's not that crazy though. I mean, look at that. All the speed lost in the arrow. Much lighter ship. I can't even yaw now at 400. That thing is able to do that hard yaw turn at 500 meters a second. This thing can't do it. So if I put... See what I mean? That thing, the Scorpius could go and yaw circle at 500 meters a second with cruise control on, and the arrow can't even stop going in a straight line. Oh man. I really hope that they can fix this quantum system. That would probably actually throw me off from using the Scorpius in the game because of how weird the yaw is. Again, I'm yawing here, just going in a straight line with a bit of a bank, and you can see that the crosshair is bouncing. This is what all ships do, even the Carthiol, but the Scorpion, the only way to describe it is, imagine we're doing 500 meters a second in the same profile, yet the Scorpion is like this. The Scorpion can fly like this at 500 meters a second. I can't even fucking keep it. How fast actually can this thing go sideways in comparison? So we'll line up here. Pushing hard back on it. 300, that's with afterburn. The moment I turn off afterburner, I swing back round again. So that thing can do 200 meters a second faster with those fucking angles, and that's without afterburner. Game feels really smooth though, I have to say. Anywho. We will leave it there, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to... Oh, I actually need to press this one. Let's see if this causes issues. And the reason for that is I'm going to go and fine-tune the stream to make sure it works perfectly over the weekend. It seems to be running a lot better than it was at the start of the show. But I want to still spend the afternoon, evening trying to fix this as much as possible. But I appreciate all the love today, guys. We will be back, hopefully, with live, and I want to do some group Scorpion kind of gameplay. Maybe by then we'll have the what's it called? It'll be in live. The Scorpion might have its yaw fixed. However, they're going to actually make it. It's definitely the yaw is off. Massively. Especially for atmosphere. I don't know what it's like for space and all that jazz. Alright guys, I'm gonna send you over to the man, the myth, Space Cutlet, and all that good stuff. Right, there we go. Alright, there we go guys. I will be back on tomorrow before we got Invictus, all that jazz. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you very much for all the love. Send over to Space Cutlet. And yeah, I will catch you tomorrow. Thank you. Take care. If I don't see you, have a great weekend and all that jazz. Boop, 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 boop. Awesome stuff. Zayman, GG's. Spatter, thank you very much for being here. Redbeard, take care. And yeah, hopefully we can get this sorted out. Enjoy the show, guys. The fucking monkey's going away, I think. Oh, he's on the phone. There we go. We're going.